What's up guys, it's BT here, and today we're going to be checking out the Happy Hacking keyboard. This is their new professional hybrid Type S keyboard. We're designed by programmers for programmers, but can gamers actually game on this keyboard? We're going to find out today. It's got an interesting layout that actually kept me away from it for the longest time because it's missing those control buttons. They've actually moved up the control to where the caps lock is, which I don't think anybody will miss the caps lock, but removing those controls could be worrisome for a lot of people out there. I know it was for me. Now, before we go any further, before you actually turn off the video, seeing that there's no controls on the bottom right and bottom left, I just want to say this has been one of the best out of the box experiences for a stock keyboard that I've ever tried. But it's gonna come at a price, a hefty price at that, at almost $300. So checking out what's in the box, you're gonna get the keyboard in charcoal. They also have a white edition. I really like this clean, minimal aesthetic that they have going on. You're also gonna get 2 AA batteries in the box. And this is actually a good thing that it's not rechargeable, because once you recharge a rechargeable battery over and over and over again, guess what? You're gonna lose some battery life. With the AA batteries, you're gonna get 3 to 4 months, and you're gonna be able to replace them. So if they go bad, your whole keyboard is not just thrown in the trash, right? Now it's got this hump in the back where the AA batteries go. This is a little bit unaesthetic in my opinion. I wish they could have added this to the main body. To power on the keyboard, you're gonna just press that button on the back right side. It's very easy to pair to your computer. You can also use the USB-C that they have on the left side of the keyboard as well if you want to just hardwire it to your computer. If you're not into that wireless, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, because it's really nice to have no wires on your desk. But if that is the case, if you want to have like a custom coil cable, you can do that with this keyboard as well. Now I did put this next to my G Pro wireless, and I was hoping to see some kind, well, that sounds kind of weird that I was hoping to see some interference, but I wanted to test this to see how good the Bluetooth was, and it was actually really good. I never got any hiccups, any interference. You can also connect the Bluetooth up to 4 different devices. That includes a PC, a tablet, a phone, or a Mac computer. And then if you do want to switch it to USB-C, all you have to do is hold the function, control, and 0 keys, and that will switch it over to the cable. On the back side of the keyboard, they have these 4 rubber feet, and they are not so grippy when you press and use a lot of force on it, but in everyday usages I found them to be really good. They also have the kickstand feet on the back with 2 different levels, so you can have it laying flat on your desk, or you can have it at the next 2nd or 3rd level, kind of like what Ducky has, and you guys know that I love that about the Ducky keyboards. Any way you put it, this keyboard is a dream to type on. The angle that the board is at is very nice. It's a 60% layout, and like I said before, they took away the controls in either corner, and they move the control up to the caps lock. Now what this allows you to do is keep your hands on the home row and not have to stretch and fatigue your hands. So after a while, it just becomes a little bit more natural. So if you were to lay your hand naturally onto a keyboard, it would actually land in this exact position that they kind of want you to stay in. And the main thing that I found is that I like this layout. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I actually do like it. I think the main problem with this layout and gamers is that we are so used to having that muscle memory of the control in the bottom left corner and just reaching our pinky to it. So it takes some getting used to. It's not impossible, and that's the only reason why I can see it kind of messing up for people. But I think for most people, you might be able to get by with this layout for gaming. I think so. The keycaps are PBT and they feel really, really good. Very nice to the touch. They're soft, but a little rough. Not as rough as like a Taihao keycap. They're not as smooth as like a Ducky. They're right smack dab in the middle. They feel very nice to the touch. Now the keycaps do have legends along the bottom row indicating like the function row. The caps lock is now on the underside of the tab, which is really nice. They've also got arrow keys and volume keys, everything that you could possibly want already on the keyboard. So that's nice that they kind of give you everything right out of the box. Like I said, a great box experience. Now this keyboard is really known for having Topre switches. Now these are a very unique switch. This was the first time that I've ever owned a Topre switch. I've tried them before in Japan when I went to a store, tried them for a little bit. They weren't my jam, but I heard from the homie Teha, you have to give this about a week. And so I gave this about a week of use, and wow, it's a completely different experience. It's a very pleasant switch. It's not in your face. It's not going to be like a Holy Panda. It's not going to be a cream switch. It's a very nice, unobtrusive switch. It's a very smooth, tactile, very, very smooth, almost non-existent scratchy or smooth. I don't even like, it's so hard to really explain how this switch feels. I think everybody should at least try it out for a little bit to see if you like it. Now these are electrostatic, capacitive, non-contact switches. The construction consists of a slider and housing over a rubber dome over a conical coiled spring over a printed circuit board. Now the rubber dome gives the switch a little bit of a resistance and that tactile feel that I'm feeling. The force that I have is a 45 gram, which is similar to that of a red switch. So I think I've made you guys wait long enough. Let's drop a sound test for you guys right about now. Oh yeah. I gotta give credit where credit is due. They did a really good job on this board. It sounds great. The spacebar, I did hear a slight ping to it for the stabilizer, but I think I might go back and actually mod it and maybe lube this myself. Otherwise, the enter key, the shift key, they all feel great. Like I said, there's no other experience like this on the market that I've tried personally, and I know a lot of people say this is one of the most unique experiences that you can have for a keyboard, and I have to agree. There's just something magical about this keyboard, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I kind of know what it is. The construction feels great. The sound is great. The stabilizers are great. The Topre switches are like nothing else. Now, one thing I do want to note is that you cannot use your own keycaps on this. You're not going to be able to fit those cherry stem keycaps onto this keyboard because the Topre switches have that conical shape in the middle. It's not a cherry stem like you would find on almost everything else that we've covered so far on the channel. So you're kind of stuck with these keycaps, but I love them. It looks great. It's minimal, it's sleek, and I think that's what the idea of this keyboard is. Just everything you need without the frills, no RGB. Now, if something is missing from this keyboard, they do have a software where you can enter and change some of the different key presses and the function rows and stuff like that to really tailor it to you. Me personally, I really like the board as it comes. It has everything that I need, from the volume to the arrows to the function 1, 2 through 12. Everything that I need is already on here on the board. Like I said, best out of the box experience that I've ever tried. Let me know if you guys are thinking about trying this. What's the deal? What have you heard? Okay, let me know down below. What do you think of the Topre switches? Did they sound good? Were they meh? Was I overhyping it? Let me know down below. All right, guys, it's been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.